Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kathy Griffin has been battling cancer, lung cancer, actually. She told ABC News' Juju Chang in an exclusive interview last week. And here's what she had to say about her cancer diagnosis.
I was diagnosed with cancer. So as a friend of mine had said, how many kicks in the can you take? And I'm like, my are pretty strong, but it's a challenge. I was definitely in shock. I'm still a little bit in shock, not denial, but I still once a day, I'll just turn to nobody next to me and go, can you believe this?
She also talks about how difficult it was for her after the fallout from her 2017 photo shoot where she held that mask that was a bloody Donald Trump likeness. And she said she was addicted to painkillers and even attempted suicide.
In June of 2020, I tried to take my life, and I made a very serious suicide attempt. To lose all my work overnight and to be told by people in my own industry, it's over, leave the country for 5 years, you've shamed our industry, on and on and on. And it definitely got to me. And so I got to the point where I kind of agreed, maybe it is time for me to go. What I think, though, really led to something that extreme was I had become very severely addicted to prescription pills.
That's a difficult thing. Just one thing that you did on social media can cause all of that and make you feel like you want to just take your own life and get addicted to painkillers.
I want to know more about her lung cancer diagnosis because she said she never smoked.
Yeah, she never smoked.
So I wonder what causes lung cancer when you don't smoke.
Right. I don't know how that works, but, that's it seems like she's been going through a lot. And fortunately, she is still here today. She did say after her suicide attempt, she got in touch with the doctor and her husband helped her get treatment. They went to a hospital. She was placed on a psychiatric hold. After her release, she worked with 2 clinicians who helped her start on the road to recovery. And she said she never had a drink in her life, but it was through Alcoholics Anonymous meetings that the clouds actually started to part for her.
The only thing that matters right now is her health and, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. I'm sending Kathy Griffin healing energy.
Right, and when it comes to lung cancer, smoking is the leading cause of lung cancer, but there's other risk factors that can cause it in non-smokers as well. She said she thought at one point she had arthritis because she was having some physical pain. She went to a doctor. The doctor noticed a mass that she had on her lung that had doubled in size. And she said she had it for a long time. It gets x-rayed every 3 years, and it hadn't grown, and this time it did grow.
Yeah, I would love to know what those other things are.
A lot of people got it after 9/11.
That I know. Yep.
A lot of people got it after
Inhaling
9/11.
what the fumes, right?
Inhaling the ashes and smoke.
All right, now there's more rumors again. This always happens about the Dr. Dre Detox album. And that's all thanks to Grandmaster Flash. Now, Grandmaster Flash was with Dr. Dre, and they were doing the Disco Oasis with Nile Rodgers. Nile Rodgers did this whole Disco Oasis thing. He has a roller skating rink that they built in L.A. and a botanical garden and all of that. He had Madonna hosting the grand opening with him. And he said, Grandmaster Flash said, I got a call from one of my heroes. He invites me to the crib. He takes me down to the studio. He played me a project that will change the game. And he posted with Dr. Dre. So now everybody's saying that Detox album could be arriving before.
Yo, stop it with this Detox album, man.
The end of the year. People just want that album so bad.
Who's people?
A lot of people do. It's Dr. Dre. Think about
you 15
classic
years too late.
albums.
I don't think nobody's anticipating that album no more.
I don't know. Every time something comes up, it goes viral of people talking about it, so.
Who's talking about it?
It went viral. That's how I saw it.
I think you made this up, you.
No, you don't think people care about a Detox album? Dr. J is legendary.
I saw that same picture and I read that caption. I didn't think Detox not once. I just heard him say new music, but Detox did not cross my mind.
Well, yeah, he did say it's a project that's going to change the game.
I saw that, but I did not think Detox.
All right, now, Boosie is still having some issues about everything that happened.
Badass.
Yes, with the baby and all the fallout the baby had from what he said at Rolling Loud Miami. And, according to Boosie, he thinks that people are trying to force gay stuff on the world.
It's sad how y'all trying to force this gay stuff on the world, bro. It's sad. How y'all trying to ban artists. Y'all sad, bro. In 10 years, it ain't gonna be normal for a kid to be straight. Y'all trying to force it on these kids, bro. push it on all the biggest artists. You know why? Because the kids love those artists.
I don't know. I think since the beginning of time, people have been gay. I don't think anybody is forced to become gay. I think that you could see people who are gay. That doesn't mean you're going to become gay. Just like you could see more. I see more straight people. That don't mean gay people become straight just from seeing that. If they're not what.
Yeah, I have another angle too. I don't think a street rapper should ever accuse someone of pushing anything negative to kids. I don't think they have the moral high ground to stand on. If you don't like what Lil Nas X is doing, fine, express that, but don't use the "it's negative to kids" excuse. Because if you ever rapped about selling drugs, using drugs, violence against other black people, men or women, I don't want to hear you accuse someone of pushing anything negative to kids. It sounds hypocritical.
All right, now Michael Jai White has done an interview with Vlad TV, and in that interview, he talks about his oldest son, passing away from COVID. Here's what he had to say.
He was in the hospital for a while, so it wasn't immediate. Unfortunately, he was still kind of out there in the streets, hustling. Wasn't doing well, started getting on substances, and you come out, go back in, all that type of stuff. You try to do what you can, but it's ultimately up to that person, especially if somebody's a grown person. Mm-hmm. When he got sick and went to the hospital, COVID was waiting for him. That was the knockout blow.
And his son was 38 and he had 6 children.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he played Mike Tyson. He also, what other films was Michael Jai White in? Spawn.
Mm-hmm, yeah. All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, shout out to Revolt. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Get on the line. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.